So this is going to be my first episode of Nightmares After Midnight, and I decided to go to the Casa Grande Domes in Arizona. It was built in 1983 as a manufacturing company, but the buildings just seem kind of weird. Like this one is shaped like a UFO saucer. It's just weird. I guess they stopped building it for whatever reason, and it's just been abandoned ever since. And I guess it apparently used to be used for satanic rituals, which is kind of believable considering that there's just burn marks on the ceiling and kind of just everywhere else in random places. They're definitely very interesting buildings, and the graffiti everywhere makes it that much better. But the holes in the ceilings kind of get me. I don't understand that. If anybody knows, just let me know on that one because I'm a little confused. It just kind of adds to the mystery of the domes, I guess. There's like three of these dome sphere looking buildings, and then obviously there's the other one that looks kind of like a UFO. And then that one to the right is obviously the only one that's partially collapsed. And it seems like anybody who has been there has a story to tell about it, and I'm definitely excited to tell mine. So I actually got something during the day. This next clip, there's a black dot that flies across the screen, and directly after that, it seems like an orb. Here I'll play it again. And here I'll play a little slower. At night when nobody's here checking it out.
Punish. Dirty.
Huh? Punish dirty? And here we have a spirit, I believe, that definitely was not a fan of me. And by the way, I've been using this app called GhostTube on my phone just until I get some actual ghost hunting equipment. And I'm not trying to rule out the possibility that this app is or is not legitimate, but we did get some actually very interesting audio from it. There are definitely a lot of rumors surrounding the domes, one of which is UFO housing or trying to channel UFOs or just UFO contact in general, which kind of gets me thinking because, you know, that one building is shaped like a UFO. Also, the way that these were built are very interesting to me, how it's concrete and then foam and then this plaster on top of it. Especially for it being only a 38-year-old building. There's plenty of buildings that are that age that are still standing and just doesn't make any sense. There's a few other rumors that have floated around here stating that there was a body found in one of the domes,
where there's
and
more
also
burn
that
marks.
there were two different skeletons found in different decomposing stages. So again, pretty interesting. Also considering the fact that there's just burn marks everywhere, like in that hole, for instance, it's just kind of makes me believe that these rumors might be true. Here I got something during the day on my GhostTube app.
Thirst.
Thirst. I thought
Are you
that
thirsty?
was very interesting. All the,
So
beer bottles and water bottles and just trash. So the adventure kind of picks up a little bit when we go out and explore after midnight. The first dome we explored was the one to the left, and
I don't know, I'm getting weird vibes from that one.
You can see something moving. If you look closely towards the middle of the screen, right to the left of the opening, it definitely looks like there just was something that kind of peeked around the corner.
Oh my god, it's so dark in here. It's so
I'm going to play it again, and then I'm going to play it again a little slower. This place is definitely super creepy at night. And honestly, it took me about 3 tries to finally find something that actually scared me. And this is definitely a trip to remember for very obvious reasons. And here it looks like I kind of get an orb going past the camera. And I'll play it again. So this dome here is apparently where one of the bodies was found, but the next dome we're about to go in, I kind of get a little bit of an experience. I thought I saw something over here. Oops. Fuck, sorry.
That's cool how you just glow in the dark paint though. That's awesome. What the fuck is that? That I just stepped in.
I feel really weird right here. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Oh, like that's not. There's something weird happening. This building gave me the worst anxiety. The best way I can describe it was I had the most intense feeling of fear.
Is that stepping?
I know, but it's just like right here. It's the energy here. If there's something there. That's fucking weird.
Worship.
What is it?
It said worship. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's enough of that building.
I remember seeing that can of spray paint just sitting up like that.
Oh, we've been here. Oh.
No
Wait.
fucking way. You look at what it's sitting right next to. The goddamn Libra symbol.
Is that what that is? I don't-
Yes, that's my sign. No fucking way.
Well, that's right. We do have that.
That's fucking
Libra
weird.
symbol, like that's
Libra right there. Alright. Kind of intrigued. So far, so good. I'm just a little freaked out. That's all. I feel like no matter where there is, it's gonna be like a lot of glass, though. I'm just creeped out a little bit. So I guess I was gonna tell the camera what I said earlier. We're at the Casa Grande domes. And yes, we are. And it was built in 1983. 37 years ago. And these buildings are fucking creepy. The way they are built, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I'm going to include clips throughout this video because obviously this is gonna be posted. I'm getting scared. Just kidding. I get the light on me like I'm in the Blair Witch Project or something. Look at my fucking face. I'm just kidding. But okay. So, anyways, what was I saying? The way that these buildings are set up doesn't make sense for it being built 37 years ago.
The fuck was that?
I'm ready to go.
So weird.
What's not fucking saying? I heard something. Alright, let's get out of here.
You sure?
Yeah. Here's our phone. What the fuck is that? Alright.
stop recording.
Woo! Okay, sorry. Kinda. We're like in Phoenix, yeah.
Have you been out here before?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay. You didn't see anybody like cops or no shit, right?
No.
Oh, not yet, anyway.
Have you guys been over there and explored?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, all right. You guys mind if we park over here and
Should we do whatever you want?
Yeah, of course.
We don't care. We don't mind.
awesome, thanks.
How does it work?
How does it work? Well, this device here in my hand, my right hand, is a phone. And how it works is probably you talk into it or around it. This is the most like I've gotten on this ghost tube app in like ever. This is amazing. So that concludes my first episode of Nightmares After Midnight. And just so you guys know, this place is gated off, but it's owned by the state now, ever since COVID happened. So it's kind of easier to get into, and you don't have to sign any waivers or anything. So it's just enter at your own risk.